Welcome to another edition of Small Talk for You. One of the things you can run into a little bit of difficulty with VisualWorks on Windows is if you have multiple versions installed on the same system and then you've just gone ahead and associated the IM with the latest version of the VM. Now, of course, if you are within the same generation, say VisualWorks 7. whatever, the latest VM will work on the older ones. But if you want to make sure you're running the specific VM for that released version, you have to do a little bit more work. Not terribly difficult. They've made it easy, at least on Windows. What you do is you go in here to the place you've installed things, and you'll notice this since I'm running a virtual machine, I've got things in a weird place. But you go into your VisualWorks installation directory and go into the bin win directory. And then in there you'll find a VisualWorks.ini file and VisualWorks.exe. What you want to do is, using Windows, associate the .im, any of them, 7.6, 7.7, 7.9.1, whatever, to this executable. And then you want to edit the ini file. Now, if you've just gone ahead with the standard installation each time, these things will all be correct. C program file, Cincom, 7.5, whatever. But if, like me, you've got them in custom locations, go ahead and modify the ones you've got installed. Here's 7.9.1, and here is 7.8, and 7.8.1, and so on. So I can now click on any of the ones I've customized, 7.6, 7.7.1, 7.8, and 7.9.1. I've got all these on my system. And if I come in here to this little window, and I'll bring this up. So here I am in a 7.6 directory, and I've got a VisualWorks.im here, so I'll double click that. And you see here I have the 7.6. So I'll close that. And now what I'll do is I will go back one level, and I'll go into my 7.9.1 directory. So let's go in there. And I'll find the team.im there, fire that up. And again, it associates it with the right VM. So very simple. What you do again is go to your installation directory, edit the ini file if necessary to modify the correct paths to the appropriate VM for each of your installations that are there. And once you've done that, then just associate your .im with, over here, VisualWorks.exe instead of the VWNT or Visual that came in the installation. Then every one of your installed VisualWorks versions will operate with a simple double click instead of having to do the trick of putting desktop shortcuts for every single image you want to work with, which after a while gets tiresome, especially if you're working across two different versions and constantly creating new images for various purposes. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever small talk you're using.